Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I have come back with another interview experience video which is for TCS. But if you haven't checked my previous video which was an interview experience at Cognizant for ReactJS role, do check. I'll provide a link in a description. Coming back to this video, I'm excited to share my ReactJS interview experience at TCS. So if you are a ReactJS developer with 3 plus years of experience or someone who is looking to crack a TCS interview, this video is just what you're looking for. So in this video, I'll walk you through the entire interview process. I'll be sharing a valuable tips and the questions that I have encountered during my ReactJS interview at TCS. So I'm sure you won't like to miss any of this single detail. So just stay tuned till the end of this video. Before we dive into React interview experience, I'd like to share a bit background about how I got a interview schedule. So I was actively looking for a job and at that time I found a LinkedIn post for ReactJS role at TCS. So I have applied to that from LinkedIn. And after applying, I didn't receive any response for 15 days. I didn't got any call from them. So I had almost lost the hope. But suddenly after 15 days, I got a call from a recruiter saying that they were about to shortlist my profile and they just need some basic information from me. So in this call, we just discuss about my current CTC and expected CTC. What is my role in my current organization and all those things. And after that, they said that they will not be scheduling any interview in this call itself. Another team member from their side will be calling me, and after that, the interview will be getting scheduled. So that's it. We just discussed this many things with the recruiter. So, before we go further, if you got even a smallest help from this video, please like this video. And if you have any questions, do comment and share this video with the friends who will be getting benefited from this. And also, please subscribe to this channel. It gives me a motivation to bring such amazing videos. About rounds. So as I said earlier, a recruiter has told me that somebody from their team would reach out to me and they would be scheduling my technical round. But nobody from their team has reached out to me for scheduling a round. And my first round, that is technical round, was totally unscheduled. So one day, I directly got a call from a TCS about a technical round. Luckily, I was free at that time and I was available, so I was able to complete that round. The round was around 40 to 45 minutes and it was a telephonic round. So it took around 40 to 45 minutes, and after their confirmation, manager round was scheduled, and manager round was scheduled properly. It was scheduled on Teams, and it was around 30 to 35 minutes, and it was a video call round. And after that, HR round was scheduled. HR round was again a telephonic round. It took around 10 to 15 minutes, and after that, 10 to 15 days, I finally got an offer. So coming to the most important part of this video, that is technical round. So in this, we'll check what all questions were asked to me during my technical round. So first question was asked to me was about arrow function. So he asked me to explain arrow function with an example. After that, he asked me what state management tool I'm using and what are some functionalities of it. And after I give an answer, that is Redux. So he asked me what is a Redux and what are the functionalities of Redux. And after that, he asked me what is currying. After that, he came to the difference between map and filter. So I think map and filter is pretty obvious question for every interview. So I think we should prepare this very well. After that, he came to the webpack. He asked me what is the webpack. And after that, he asked me what would I prefer, a functional component or a class-based component. So I think this question was not a direct question, but instead he just wanted to know my views on functional component and class-based component, and he wanted to know in which situation I can use functional or a class-based component. After that, he asked me some question about optimization of a code. So he asked me how would you optimize the code. After that, he asked me what is lazy loading and what is use memo hook and how can we use it to optimize our code. And after that, he asked me a difference between the let and const. And again, I think this is a very basic question that we should be preparing very well. And after that, he came to the hosting. What is hosting? And then he came to the life cycle method in a class-based component. So after that, he asked me, can we use a hooks for class-based component? And if yes, how? And if no, why? And after that, he came to the use effect, in which he asked me like what is a cleanup function in a use effect. So after that, he asked me the difference between spread and rest operator. And after that, he asked me what are the different ways to add an element in an array. And after that, he also asked me some array method questions, that is what is push, pop, slice and splice. And he asked me to explain it with the example and syntax as well. So he also asked me about generator functions, what is callback in JavaScript. He also asked me to explain closures, which is considered as pretty much important topic in JavaScript. He also asked me to explain call, apply, and bind methods. So in this, I have observed is these are pretty straightforward questions, but the answer which we are giving should not be a straightforward, like it should not be a theory kind of answers. So we should always try to explain this with the example so the interviewer can involve in that example, and I think that would create a positive impact of us on them. These are last few questions from our technical round. So he asked me how to pass the data between the components, and after answering that, he asked me how to pass the data from child component to parent component and from parent component to the child component. So I think in this, this kind of question require an answer with a proper example. So whenever you encounter such questions, just keep in mind that you have to explain this with a proper example. And after that, he asked me how to uniquely identify the elements or how to remove the duplicate elements in an array. As you know, this was a telephonic round and I have to explain everything on the call itself. But I think you shouldn't restrict or limit yourself that you cannot share your screen so that you cannot answer this question properly. Rather than just think of it as a good opportunity and just try to give you 100% and try to explain everything as you can, and just give you 100%. Coming to the manager round, so in this round there was nothing much about a technical discussion. It was a just normal discussion about my project and about my daily activities. So he directly started with knowing my technical skills. So he asked me what are my technical skills, and after answering that, he asked me what was my role in my current company and my current project. So in this, I have to explain everything. What are my daily activities? What are my current role in my current project, and how do I work every day, kind of things I need to answer in this question. After that, he asked me what backend do we use in our project, and after giving an answer as a Node.js, he asked me why Node.js is better. And after that, he asked me what problems did I face in my current project, and what did I do to solve them. So this kind of questions were asked in a manager round. He also asked me a few questions about unit testing. So he asked me, did you do a unit testing and what tools you used for unit testing? But I haven't worked on it previously, so I wasn't able to answer it properly. But in such kind of situation, you should show the positive attitude and show that you are ready to learn anything new if that is required for your project. And after that, they just asked me to hold my ID proof in front of a camera. They just took a picture of it and then they ended the interview. Do you have any questions for us? I'm sure every one of us has got this question at the end of our every interview. But some of us just deny this question as they don't have any proper questions to ask to the interviewer. But you don't have to worry. In this, I'll be sharing you what all questions you can ask, as it is very important to take advantage of this opportunity and ask the question. So you can start with asking about your feedback. So you can ask about your feedback, like how did you perform in this interview and what you can do better to improve yourself. You can also ask about the project, like on which project you're going to onboard if you accept this offer, and what all tools and technologies you are using in this current project. You can also ask about company cultures and values. You can also ask about any doubts that you have, but avoid asking any questions that can easily be answered by researching it on a company's website or just researching it on a Google. Ask a genuine question. By asking a genuine question, it just shows that you are genuinely interested in this role and you are genuinely interested in this company. HR round. So I finally got a HR round schedule. So there is nothing much that I can share with you guys in this, because there was more about a generic discussion. It was about myself, about my family. It was more about a current role in my current organization, and we also discuss about the salary expectation. So what salary I'm expecting and what they are going to offer me. So all those things were discussed in this HR round, and after 10 to 15 days I finally got an offer. So in this, I like to share my feedback or my observation from this. That right from the starting, that I have observed one thing: the response from the TCS side is bit slow, and that is pretty obvious. That because the TCS is very large organization, and they might have a large amount of processes to follow before sending any offer or even confirming any interview. So I would say that just be patient, and if you have applied to any job or if you are waiting for any offer, don't get panic. Just have some patience. They will definitely get back to you with some response. So just believe in yourself, and if you're going to give any interview, all the very best for. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope this was helpful for you. If you like my video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.